Hey guys, it's Jason here, and welcome back to my Oxygen Not Included. I think right off the bat, before we get into anything serious, I'm gonna do some cleanup here. We have the blueprint. I'm not ready for a dupe just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and take that fertilizer. But over here, I want to redirect this hydrogen. It's all pumping into base, and I kind of want some of it to go up here. So I'm gonna make a filter, even though this will burn through hydrogen using the filter. Would it be worth? I think what I'm actually gonna do, instead of making a filter, is just relocate the pump over here. That way the hydrogen will be able to drift up there instead of being pumped into base. So we're gonna go ahead and put that down and just gas pipe it up. We'll have another Atmos sensor, of course, and put it right there. Alright, let's get that built, and we can dismantle all of this. I guess I'll need power. Okay. And I don't want to break that power line right there, so it's not doing all. I think that's all I need. Yeah, that looks good. We can take this out. Above 500. There we go. That fixes our hydrogen being pumped into base problem. Most of it. Some of it will still drift over there, but it's definitely not all of it. It's going right up into the pump. What's your problem? Oh, not enough pressure. That's fine. We have this stuff drifting up. It's taking its time, though. Alright, so we got that taken care of. Over here, I kind of want to get the sieves started. We have a lot of water here we need to go through. So let's set this to 600. 50% more water in. Our crops are kind of dying anyway. I kind of need to... Oh, what do I need to do here? Set this directly to this line, and then have the clean water just be put into the tank instead. Does that sound more appropriate? Seems like a process for later. We're still getting pumps of clean water. What is this? Let's disable auto bottle, because I don't want to keep pumping this out. Okay, everything up here looks okay. He's still pushing all this hydrogen. Goodness. Alright. Another thing I want to do is manage our schedules. It looks like everyone's on the default schedule, and we got four night shifters. We don't want that, so let's go ahead and move. Let's just say Laura, Bert, and Billy J. Kind of spread our workers out throughout the schedule. What else can I take care of before we get into anything heavy? Don't worry about this running out of power, but it seems like our hydrogen's building up. Finally, we could come down here and use this neural facilitator. Something like that. Go down here, pump out this water. Well, I think now what we should do is explore. Because I'm still in the need of a cool steam vent or a gush geyser. Let's see if I can find any on the map. Easy way to do this is go to temperature. For some reason the geysers start out at like 0 degrees. Do you have any weird irregularities on the map? I think this actually is an ice biome, so we're not going there. It's kind of cool up here. Much cooler than it should be. Oh, chlorine. What am I going to do with that? Let's dig up this way. Oop. Speaking of, I do need to do research. I've been playing other games, and R rotates objects in those games, not O for orientation. Let's see. Come on. Why is this taking so long? We're just gonna dig on up. Get some hydrogen here. No big deal if I break into that. I may just dig upwards and then just open this up. Put an airlock here instead and dig up from there. But I might as well dig up this ladder. It's going to be here anyway. Because of symmetry. I have a bit of OCD. And everything needs to be lined up and perfect by the end of the game. I suppose the end goal here is dig out the entire map. Claim every resource that there is. And then do space exploration. I'll obviously be doing space first before that first task is complete, but like, what am I gonna do with all that stuff? I can slowly use all the slime and algae. We're gonna have to rely on water geysers later on. There's infinite sand on the surface. Make some abyssalite blocks to help with the magma. I don't know if we're just going to cool all that down slowly. Claim the entire map. Damn it. Yeah, so right now, we're just cooling off the base. We got all this AC air coming in. This thing's cooling down quite a bit. It used to be, what, 93? Now it's about 80 degrees in here. Got all that air pumping into base. Gonna be a while before all this gets cooled off. And like I said in the last episode, I could do radiant pipes. Or, sorry, insulated pipes to keep the cool air. I think I will. It's been long enough. Alright, once it leaves the ice zone, let's go ahead and block this up all the way to here. Also helps me get through some minerals. Not that getting through minerals is any kind of requirement, I just don't like having piles of it laying all over the base. Which, I may build a storage room soon and start sweeping up the base. I feel like primary parts have been cleaned up just by constant use. Let's get these. Get these all in position. Gonna get ready for another dupe soon. Here we are, we got briar seeds. Alright, next good dupe we find, we'll go ahead and collect that. Yeah, I need to do skills. We have quite a few here. I got improved digging. I wish it would tell me what I can dig with that. It's probably diamonds and things like that. I don't really need that so much. Who has 2 free points and it can be an artist? No one likes art. Nukem. You're gonna be my artist. I guess let's give everyone improved gophering. and spend all those points. You don't have either, so I'll fix that. And we'll give anyone who doesn't have super hard digging, super hard digging. Okay, you can't dig. I think you will become our cook. We got anyone? Let's get a couple advanced researchers. There we go. That'll help balance things out. What's wrong here? It's still too hot in this room for these to grow. It is getting a little bit warmer. We'll see a big improvement once all these pipes get put in. You can watch right here. Contents of pipe, 85.8 degrees. It's getting warmer because it's not really moving. Maybe it is. Let's see. Now it's down to 70. Well, it's varying based on the grams, but looks like it's getting only as hot as 86. Here comes one. 60 degrees there. 65 degrees over here. Yeah, keep on doing it. Let's get these insulated pipes in. Come on. Oh, look at that now. What? That one was 90 degrees. Well, some of these are down to like 50. Others are way up high for some reason. Maybe it's because they're using the like hot pipes. But even then, it's insulated. It wouldn't be thermally conductive to the gas within. I mean, these pipes are pretty toasty. Anyhow, alright, so that should help with the temperature. You can see little spouts of cold air coming out over here. Same thing in here. It's not as cold, but definitely going somewhere now. 67 degree air. That's nice and comfy. Alright, we got a dupe, maybe. Narcoleptic. I'm not really fond of those. You've got all kinds of goodness to you, except for learning. It's gonna take Turner. You know he's a little slow. I do need a medical officer. And he seems to be a farmer too. So what did they start with? 1 point. He's gotten 9 experience since he's been here. Well, we have to do gopher. Dupes are so worthless until you get the gophers. Okay, we are using this water now. Let me think. Let us put our sieve in position. Might as well do that. Refinement. So we're gonna have this right here. This is gonna process all this polluted water and clean it for us. That's pretty much going to be its sole purpose. I will have a carbon skimmer and probably an oxidizer down here as well, which this will pump into. So our carbon dioxide that's coming down here, we'll process that. There's a bunch of natural gas hanging out, especially over here. I shouldn't worry about that so much quite yet. Alright, so this is going right there. Okay. I think I want some deodorizers next to it. Keep any polluted water. I only need 1 carbon skimmer in these locations. So let's put one there, and we'll put an electrolyzer here. Okay, so we got clean water. I'm just gonna bring this down, put it there, put this one here, and then just reconnect this to the polluted water line. And then all we need is an outlet going up into this location. We can start processing all this dirty water. But we're not worried about that so much. Right now I want to continue this ladder. Just dig on up. I hate chlorine. Luckily they added the ability to build tiles through diagonal spaces. So I can dig up to here, build a tile here, and push all this chlorine out. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this, but... Ugh. Chlorine, it's so worthless. You can use it in ore scrubbers. But I haven't used an ore scrubber this entire time, and I'm fairly germ-free. I got polluted water germs, and that's it. Just a little bit of slime lung up here, but I don't go there. So ore scrubbers, unless you desperately want to get rid of chlorine, you can scrub ore using those, but it's so... And then they don't do it unless they pass the ore scrubber. So you have to place it in a location where you're going to run off and dig somewhere where there's germs, and then they bring it back and scrub it on the way through using a teeny tiny bit of chlorine. And you have to do it so much. Like this little pocket would last me for like 100 cycles. And look at all this chlorine all over the map. What the hell am I going to do with it? So what I'm going to do, once I get things situated here, and I am able to reach space, I'm just going to build a vent that goes all the way up to space. And we're going to vent it right out of the atmosphere. Also, let's finish these pipes. We're just going to finally dig through this as well. Cancel these. I need to learn these shortcuts. Let's deconstruct X and C. There. We'll have some air coming up this way now. You see there's not nearly as much hydrogen coming in. There's a whole lot more up here. Oh, this thing's running. That's probably why. Oh, that gas pressure. There's so many nasty things down here. Let's sweep that up. That'll help with the pressure. And we'll dig out this. And this. Everyone took a dip in the ice cold water over here. This stuff is about to freeze. I didn't think about that. What if this stuff freezes? I think it'll be fine. The tiles right above it are 22 degrees. The oxygen is 25. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's not gonna melt or freeze right there. Strange little hot pocket of abyssalite. Alright. So we got AC, we got oxygen, we got this thing's pretty much fully powered now. What is this? Stop melting. We have that wart seed, we'll take advantage of that right away. I mean, I guess I could dig over and then up. want chlorine in the base at all. Maybe I can dig this out and it'll settle down there. Yeah, let's do that. We'll also let that hydrogen out. Okay. I don't like this hatch down there eating all my stuff. I don't need coal. There's one thing in this game I'm good at, and that's not burning coal and generators. I will find gaseous alternatives. It's not hard to do. Coal is just like a convenience for these. What is this? It's damaged. Liquid pipe. I guess the water's too cold. I mean, that'll slowly fix, but it's gonna be a problem for a while. Oh well. I'm sure we'll be fine. I might use up 5 grams of igneous rock every 20 minutes. Alright, let's continue that ladder. I have to keep waiting on the plants I could dig out. Let's see what's up there. There's crud down here in the reservoirs. So much crude. Also, I really need to upgrade my wires and base. Let's just do this. Actually, it's just one more. Oh, it automatically converted to gold. Hook up that jukebox. It takes almost 1,000 by itself. Give me some more gold, please. There's probably more gold than anything on this map. I'm almost mined all the copper. And unless I find a copper volcano, that's gonna be it. Not that copper's especially useful. Alright, stop it. We don't need these. Get off that wheel. We absolutely do not need those. We also don't need this battery. Because, I mean, the extra stored power is great and all, but you don't really need it whenever you don't have dupes spending their time running in a wheel. This battery, the only thing it's doing is burning away power. Because batteries will drain power over time all on their own. So we'll get rid of those. That opens up a little spot over here I can utilize maybe. I don't know what I would even put. Okay. I don't want any of that. Not even a pufflet. It's unfortunate. So we have no idols yet. Okay, we have a building entomb. Where's this? Not important, but I'll untomb it anyhow. Alright, looks like we have a few idols. Let's go ahead and research something. We didn't research anything last episode. Here, that'll be easy. I feel like I have enough work ahead of me. I might be able to build a medical bay. One at a time. So here's that chlorine. Carbon dioxide sinking below the chlorine. That means it's going to eventually push it up. What's this down here? Something spitting out polluted something. I can't see the list. It's so long. see anything there unless it's bleach stone. Gotta make one of those. There's one thing bleach stone's good for, and that's the... one second, figure that out. That's the... When I look at it in research, we got the hand sanitizer, which is like, it acts like a sink, but instead of using water and giving back the same amount of water, you use up bleach stone, which is just one means to get rid of it, I guess. Now there is a pufflet variant that'll consume chlorine and give you bleach stone. I guess I could utilize that and get rid of chlorine, but I'd rather just pump it into space. I feel better doing that. It makes me smile. Stupid chlorine. Alright, how's temps looking? Still a little toasty here. It's 87.7. The surrounding air is still kind of warm. Every time that vent spits out a little bit, it's a tiny bit better. So what kind of air temperatures we're looking at here? 70, 80. It's just cooling off the wall as it goes up. Looks like 72 degree air is getting pushed out over there. It was a big one. This is 30 degrees. Oh, not that way. I think it was like 50. 55, 60. Yeah. Well, like I said, it'll eventually cool off my base, but it's going to be a while. These things constantly pumping hot air. I might just relocate these now. Like, where's all that air going? Oop. How did I click out? What the? Oh, Cortana. Stop it. Did anyone else hear me say X Cortana? So I'm not going to say it. It'll prompt Cortana. See? I don't want to go to the Regal Meriden.
Dilettante.
Damn you! Suppose I should turn that off. Okay, what was I talking about a second ago? I don't know. Let's keep exploring. We're digging through Abyssalite. Before I go in there, I want to depollute that air, not just let it loose. Another huge pocket of chlorine coming up. Yeah, relocating the electrolyzers. I think that should take some priority. It is getting toasty up here. So, could move them down here and then turn these things on. It's probably for the best. Yeah. Get rid of this stuff. Which will also help with the air pressure and allow our air-conditioned air to come in. I may even put multiple pumps. It just keeps saying pipe blocked. That happens every time all the air vents are max pressure, I think. I mean, this one's not. Air pressure is kind of fine. It's a little low over here. let this stuff out. We do not need pockets of hydrogen floating around in there. Also, don't need these now. Still need that one. So we get a little bit of copper back. Alright, what else? Keep digging. Don't uproot that. Oh, yeah, research is done. Now we have access to the apothecary. It produces medicine to cure most basic diseases. Not sure what they make it out of. I got sickbay and hand sanitizer here. Excuse me. What is this? I kind of want to know what they make it out of. Doesn't say. Does it? Nope. Let's hook it up and see what happens. Not that my duplicates get sick. At least not yet. Okay, well... One second, I want to make this a little bit cleaner. There we go, we're going to run conductive wires all the way through here. I am going to have to start setting up heavy watt wires, like a main line coming down, and then put up some transformers and whatnot. This is going to start getting, or taxing our circuits no matter what. There's just not much more I need here. My gas pressure. Look at it. You're not working as hard as you should be. I feel like I just need some 20K vents. Something. It just isn't pumping at like all the time. It just keeps saying pipes blocked. I have a sneaky suspicion. There's all that sand up there. We need to clean this out. And then quickly uncover all that sand. I'll try not to forget about that, but I'm sure I will. I'll look back in a few minutes and be like, hey, why isn't my pump working? Oh, goody. Chlorine. This is going real slow because I can only do it one at a time, and it's abyssalite. Still haven't seen another geyser. I would put the pump right here, but then I'll get all the hydrogen too. And this hydrogen's doing weird stuff because it's like staying over here and then sinking down into the pump. So I'm going to try to clear this out, let the hydrogen flow to the right. You see it's already kind of adjusting. Okay. Only 2 piles of sand formed. when there were clearly 3. Alright, that looks like it's improving things. I didn't tell him to dig this. Did I? Did you just eat my peppercini? My pinch of pepper plant? I think he did. Alright, is this accessible? I'm not sure. Let's priority 9 it and see what happens. Yep, looks like it is, unless she's here for the ladder. That's what she's here for. Need deodorizer right here. Quit standing in the poo air. What? Build it. I swear I clicked. I clicked a lot. Let's put one more right there just to keep any stray air molecules from getting down this way. We do not want that. I got another chlorine problem. I guess I'll just have to live with it for now. Turn that on, get all this natural gas out of here. There's some of it. Wait, 2 carbon skimmers. I want you to be a carbon skimmer. I wanted you to be an oxidizer, didn't I? Am I crazy? Also, why aren't you building? And I'm out of metal. Said I had 100 and something a second ago, and then I have none. These are too hot. These have gases in them that don't belong. Ugh. Oh. I'm silly. That carbon skimmer was always there. That's okay. We don't need this anymore. We can safely deconstruct all this. I'll just pour into the lake right here. I don't have a job for that, so I'll just break them. Okay. So this was running polluted water, which we don't need anymore. We can deconstruct all of this. We don't need that either. Okay. Oh, plumbing's getting full again. Yes, I know. We're filling up with strange gases over here. I'm working on that right now. Mop that up. Should have a... Yeah, there goes the carbon skimmer. Apparently there's not much carbon dioxide, which is odd. I think I'm going to put a gas sensor right next to this. And we're just gonna make that natural gas. There we go. Now it won't just be running non-stop. It'll actually wait until natural gas is nearby. Which I do have a lot up here waiting to be pushed down. Got this pressurizing everything now. Look at that. This pump needs to get into action down here. Maybe it's just because of this. Like, there just isn't any pressure coming down. Or being pushed up this way, even though there's a huge flow of it. Ugh. Alright. Alright. You've angered me enough. We are moving. Screw this no air pressure stuff. We are relocating hard. I know I'm gonna be sucking up that hydrogen, but I think we have enough backstock. We'll be alright. There it goes. Now it'd be pumping. That'll make things much more efficient. Minus the hydrogen that gets sucked in. Everything's going non-stop now. Alright, that'll help there. Yeah, here comes the airflow. Air's still coming out pretty lukewarm. Alright, so our food situation needs worked on. Obviously we need to get all this gas out of here and cool this room down, but I'm doing it as quick as I can. The only way I know how. Let's see, this gas vent is heating up, of course. What could be heating it so? 87.7, 0.8, 0.9, just ambience, I guess. See if this tile's dropping at all. We got a vent right behind it blowing in 67 degree air. I think it just dropped a tenth of a degree. Every once in a while some air flows through, but seems like it's just sitting at 85.8 right now. How long before it goes down to 85.7? There it goes. So it is cooling down. Like, this whole area here used to be red, like red hot. So it seems like most of the cool air kind of went here right away. So now that this whole room is clean or cleared out of heat, I should start working on these, which is my priority at the moment. Food is going to become an issue soon. Also, let's research. Oh yeah, you can make vitamin chews, which require coal. Okay. Water and coal. Blossom seed and dirt. Balm lily flower and phosphorite, which isn't too bad. Medicine packed. Vial, tungsten and sun nymph egg. Wow, never making those. Okay, what we got? I'm gonna actually take the food for now. I don't know how long before I get all this fixed. Ooh, these are cool enough to grow. Just barely. Gas vents, 85.6. Oh yeah, we got cold air coming in now. I mean, at the very least, running these pipes through the base like this will, like, spread out the heat. I may not be getting rid of it, but it'll definitely disperse it. But we do have cool air constantly being pumped in the base now. We do have this down here making more hot air, but we'll live. It's not like extreme heat. This is coming in at negative, or like 0 degrees, negative something. 4-degree air compared to air that's 20 degrees hotter than I like it. So I think overall we're cooling down. That gas pressure though. Let's turn this back on. How much, 105 tons of sand. Where is our algae? 12.4 tons. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave that on for a minute. This gas pressure is ridiculous. I don't even know where it's going. I guess I do have 10 dupes now. Try to make more dust caps. They seem to be one of my only reliable food sources. Although I am kind of low on slime. Only kind of low. Not really low. Let's dig this stuff out. I'm gonna take that algae too. Yeah, our circuits still being a problem. We don't need to run this wire all the way down here. Let's just do this. Give us a little bit better wiring. This system, the carbon skimming, kind of relies on the electrolyzer working, but like I said, these are super efficient, so this should be enough that this will be able to work endlessly as well. This is just processing dirty water into air, hydrogen, and cleaning methods. What else? We're still digging up here. There's always a balm lily right where I want to build diagonally, so I can't put a tile there. Okay, let's break this open. We'll dig this balm lily out as quick as I can. Well, these guys are nice to have in these rooms. Just eating all this naturally growing food and pushing out phosphorite. I can't click on that one, but or that one. Well, anyway, we got a bunch of this phosphorite here, and it's good for agriculture. And you can make, I think, you grow pepper plants with this. You can't get phosphorite any other way, so having these guys poop this stuff out the whole game, and then you uncover it and there's like 3,000 kilograms or whatever in there. Not a bad plan. Bad chlorine. prefer not to mess with that. Dig a little bit of this out. Get another entry point over here. Why are you so dumb? Please go get oxygen. Kidding me? Thank you. Alright. We can start working our way up that way. I want to explore just a little bit more. I'd like to find at least one... Oh, just... Oh. Well, then. I was about to say, I'd like to find at least one more geyser. Or vent. But god... Dang it. Not a chlorine one. Can't do anything with that unless they've upgraded the medical way. I don't know. I haven't checked the medical items yet. Beyond apothecary, maybe there's something you can do with chlorine, but I'm not sure. Let's just set up a hand sanitizer. What? It disappeared. All right. Let's put this. Select bleach stone. Yeah. Set that right there, I guess. So it takes bleach stone to build and then it's permanent? Wait, what? If it's permanent and just uses 50 bleach stone... No, it takes 50 bleach stone to build and then you need to stock it. Okay. So that'll be using up bleach stone for me. Let's keep digging up. We gotta get to that chlorine vent. Lucky me. And he goes back down. We can do that one too. Okay. Go ahead and build a door here. For convenience sake. Pathogen diagnostics. Disease clinic. Let's get improved plumbing. Yes, I'm aware. It seems like we have some skill points to dispense. But I'll probably do that at the end of the episode. You. Wait. You need power. It's not like there's natural gas over there anyway, but... There's some over here that may drift eventually. Okay, how's pressure looking? Improving, that's for sure. We have a constant flow of air still. We sure do. Bunch of nasty stuff in there. Let's put deodorizer on this side. I don't want this polluted. Oh, there's one there. Never mind. We'll be fine. Also, now that... Wait a minute. Where's that wheel hook up to? Oh, it's all on its own over here. I thought this was hooked up to the main system. I might put a coal generator here. Just for this. Might be something I do. Not right now, I don't, but in the future. Okay. The entire base is filling up with delicious oxygen. What's this? Why aren't you moving? I'm not sure what's happening here. Let me get rid of this gas bridge. We'll rebuild it. Some sort of issue. Oh. What? Ah. You fool. Why'd you do that? I mean, I know it destroyed it when I built the doors, but I wish it was like smart deconstruction. Okay. So I really want to get to space. Just keep building up. Just one tile at a time here, because until we get past this chlorine, which will be right here. It's quite the trip they have going up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that chlorine. It's gonna be so good. I want to get rid of this water and build a couple layers down here just so I can have different gases that I don't want. Like we'll have a carbon dioxide, we'll have a natural gas, we'll have a chlorine, and they'll all be down here. Be a good place to store nasty gases that I'm just gonna be pumping out one day. Okay, I might put radiant. Well, how cold is it here? Negative something? Negative. I'm gonna put just a. Oh, how cold is the air? It's only 6 degrees off. I don't know if a radiant pipe would be that good right here, but I'm gonna put a few just so it cools off really quick. Dig these out. They don't do any good for me. Dig out this wolframite, granite, wolframite, some more granite. Look at all that hydrogen we have now. It's plenty. We can also see this is going to last for another 58 cycles. It erupts. Or it's 70.8 cycles total. There's 47 cycle downtime. Well, 39.3 I think. And then we got just like 60% of the time that it's active, it'll be pumping out hydrogen. So, we get quite a bit there. For 10 minutes straight, almost. It'll give me 80 grams a second. So let's do some math. Let's see, 60 times 10, that's 600 minutes. And then times that by 60 for seconds, and you got 36. 600. Yeah, 36,000. And then he times 36,000 by 80. 240,000 plus 48. So about 288,000. So 288 grams or kilograms. 288 kilograms. Which, if you can look here, that's, you know, just about 250 moderately pressurized hydrogen squares. Should always be working on more metal. Wish I could find a mineral volcano. Not that I'm not dealing with enough heat problems already. Yeah, these are down to like 82.7. What was it before? 85? Gas vents 85 degrees ish. Keeps bouncing around, but we're getting there. We are getting there. What if I replace these center tiles with air vents? And then made little blocks underneath. Or like a passage underneath for the non-oxygen air to flow. I don't even know. Edibles seem to be balanced. I don't think I need to worry about food just yet. Plus I'm breaking into like sleet wheat territory where I can start cooking up all the sleet wheat all over the map. And that provides a lot of additional food. Plus you get the pepper plants going in their natural habitats, so every once in a while you'll make some really nice bread or something. I'd like to come in here. There's too much gas pressure. I'll wait for this stuff to kind of flow down. Is this all natural gas now? There's like a tiny bit of other stuff in here. Polluted oxygen. Yeah, looks like it's all natural gas, and I really don't want to pop open these doors. Look at this. Come on, pump that air. I mean, I guess I could just set this to oxygen or something. No? What's behind you? Chlorine? Oh. Oh, it won't turn on. Fine. Be a jerk. Yeah, let's get some more metal back. You can also put a floor here. Make the decor just a teeny bit better. Use up a bit more sandstone. Okay, looks like I just got little random things left to do in this episode. I'm just gonna put in some airflow tiles here. Not that I necessarily need them. I mean, I could build things on top of this, but do the same thing over there. This isn't needed any longer. Okay, we are still constantly pumping this air out. This water's not going to last forever. But at the same time, this ice is also going to be melting soon. Pretty soon. It's going to be a little while. Plus, there's all this ice down here. Like, there's so many kilograms of it. 600, well, like these have 300 or so. Let's find a big pile. 1,221. Like, it maintains that mass in that little square, including everything else that's sitting there. So they have all this cold granite, cold ice. and it acts as a singular block, and it takes forever to warm it up. Oh, there goes a drip. I just saw something melt. There it goes again. What's melting over here? Probably this. 344.9 kilograms. Does it melt? I saw 343. What? It went back up. Maybe this melted. And then it refroze on top of that ice. I don't know. But we are getting drizzle. Okay. Let's keep our exploration going on. This little hiccup next to the chlorine really slowed me down. God. Stupid chlorine vent. Do not need. Do not. Like I said, this is going to take forever to fill. I probably won't even ever have to worry about this. But one day, if I can use up this power, that's in here, get the gas pressure down a little bit, I'll send someone in, build some piping. Okay, so we just need to explore right now. We have 10 dupes. I'm probably going to sit on 10 for a while. 16 is probably going to be my final number. Pretty soon I'm going to want to open this up and set up another farm. I don't know if it's going to be bristle blossoms though. We'll see if I can't get anything else growing. Oh. Alright, I'm going to kind of go up as high as I can, see what I can find. I really want to get to space before we end here. It's not that high up. And once you get to space, you can... There's a bunch of sand and iron, and there's this mafic rock that's up there. But, uh-oh, what's happening to this guy? Well, you're screwed, I guess. It's fine, there's 2 more eggs in here. You will turn to meat. But there's meteors constantly hitting the surface of the moon here. And every time a meteor hits, it puts in like 500 degrees of heat. And that heat's just like spreading down into the abyssalite. So all that surface content's gonna be boiling hot by the time I get up there. The only way to deal with it is I don't know, like, you just have to put like those icy machines up there. I guess Wheezeworts would be the most efficient, but it would take 40 Wheezeworts to keep that cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do up there yet. Probably just burn the Wheezewort or the Regolith. Use it in our sieves and whatnot. Okay. So this is mostly inactive, mostly inactive. Mostly inactive? What's that running? Well, hold on. We need a little bit more water, don't we? I wonder our plants are dying. Actually, we need to set this to something a little bit higher. We'll set it to about 800 for now. We'll see how that does. Gotta set it in a way so it doesn't back up the water system. I may just hook this up, get rid of this sieve, and then dump the polluted water here, and then have this run constantly this way. I think that would be the most efficient here. And then I don't have to keep messing with this. Give me 1 second. while I screw with all that, I'm going to build this up to here. Just pocket of carbon dioxide, another cold zone. We have quite the storm going on over here. Hopefully my power doesn't go out. That would not be desirable. Well, let's shut this all down. I'm going to go ahead and pause because we're going to need the systems back online as soon as I can. I don't know if I want to... I just need to deconstruct this. Okay, and then the water systems will go back up into here. You can get rid of that. And these. I'm going to also get rid of this stuff here. Right now we're just going to run that up there. It's going to go right this way into the bathrooms. Polluted water, I do want to just come down this way. And that's just going to drain into this right here. So we also don't need these. Let's go that way and that way. I don't need this. And we'll set up some plumbing. This is a little awkward, but we'll do it like this. And that'll drain the water back into the tank. Now the thing is, I don't really want this running full blast all the time, so I am going to put a valve here. Because chances are this will fill up long before, or it'll fill up just faster before, it'll fill up faster than I use the water I'm putting into it. So we're going to have a valve here that I can shut off the flow of clean water into this tank anytime I need. And then we'll have this pump filling the base and the plants up with water. It can be full blast, so everything will get the water it needs. And then we can deconstruct all this, which is producing heat, by the way. We can flow all the dirty water directly into the dirty water tank, use that to clean water or clean air, make oxygen and hydrogen down here, and then pump the clean water back into the clean tank. Seems like a good system. Let's unpause and let them build. Did they lower the cost of these? No, still 400. I think 400 copper for those drains are a bit expensive. Like 400 copper for that? I don't know. Why do you even need to make it copper? Just make it out of minerals. Alright, systems are running. There goes the fresh water going into there. I do need to deconstruct this though. Let's see if we can get lucky and knock one of those pipes out without spilling water. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's sitting over a pool. So yeah, it's just a little weird the way it was pumping in there like that. Okay, let's set this to something not ridiculous. Let's just do like 100 and have it drizzle in. There we are. Now we're really processing that water. I'll probably make it even less because no, we're using more than 100 grams of water a second here, like just on the plants. think we'll be okay with the way it is. Everything's irrigated. The plants have reached a climate which is suitable to their growing habitat. Looks like we have most of our systems down here built. We've relocated everything here to be in a more efficient location instead of having heat pumping out all over the base. Clean up these wires. How's air pressure looking? Looking good again. I think everything's in a pretty suitable situation. Everything's fine. Everything is working the way I designed it, I think. If you guys see any problems with my designs, please let me know. I will hastily fix anything I see you guys mention in the next episode. But I try to keep my things clean and tidy and, you know, easy to understand. I don't like having huge networks of crazy pipes. This seems pretty basic though. Got your nasty water, got your clean water, got your filtration down here. And then it pumps it through the base, using it for the toilets and showers and watering. Yeah, you know. And then anytime I find a water pool, I can just put a water pump down here with a cold generator and a smart battery. And we can just pump that water all the way back into my nasty water pool. And we'll have to do that not before too long. This water isn't going to last forever. But we'll have to do that until we find a geyser that gives us water. Other than this natural gas geyser. It drizzles water. It's so little. Okay, we have a huge empty ice zone. That's odd. But, okay, since we've pretty much taken care of all the little tidbits down here, I don't see any problems. I'm gonna build this ladder, and I'm gonna research something. We'll just do ranching. That way we'll have it on the plate. We're building the ladder to space, damn it. Before this ends. Also, all this cold carbon dioxide, it's gonna drift down to our base. I guess this isn't needed anymore. As well, I have those pneumatic doors over here anyway. So I'm just gonna take care of little tiny projects like putting a door here, replacing this with a ladder, putting the door in this position once I actually deconstruct that. There we go. I even did it right. I didn't deconstruct the pipes. There's the vents behind. Yes. Up. Ooh. Ooh. I see a geyser. What could it be? Stay tuned next time as I explore to the east and discover what this geyser could be. I know my curiosity is piqued. That's going to be the first thing we do next episode. Like I said, I'm focusing here. We're doing a little bit of research. Oh, let's see what we got. Eggs. Just eggs. I don't want eggs. Although... I'm gonna take these hatchling eggs and store them down here. Because I do want a hatchling... let's get this out of here. I do want a hatchling farm at one point. Not right now, though. Because there is finite coal. Unfortunately, I mean, there's so much, it'll probably last me until the end of the game, but Just in case I want a little system I can set up, I can move regolith or something in there, something I have infinite of. Turn it into coal. Use the coal to make refined carbon, which is used to make steel. So, just in case I need that. Oh, what is it? Is it my geyser? I so want to know. I'm going. I'm going now. We are gonna see. Still want to focus this ladder a little bit, but... Oh, I see the surface stuff. Here's regolith right there. Some granite, mafic. Oh, yeah. Infinite sand. Infinite minerals. I think mafic rock comes from the asteroids. And this huge ice zone, what is this about? There's nothing in there. That is peculiar. It looks like it's part of this slime biome. Like there's no barrier here. If I had to guess, there's no barrier like right in this area. Being the abyssalite, I mean. What is it? What is it? Come on, what is it? Oh no, chlorine. Ooh, that was close. Come on now. Still have overloading circuits. Damn it. Alright, well we're doing little jobs right now. Let's go ahead and put some more conductive wiring down. Put quite a few. The autosave locks it up for just a second. And you know what? We're not using this. Let's get rid of that. We're so close. No! He doesn't know where to go for oxygen. There's a little pocket up there. Just a couple more. I found space. I actually need to be careful here. Space exposure will probably be somewhere halfway through the abyssalite. You... What? Did you... Are you fine? Okay. Don't be a fool. There should be... Uh-oh. What's wrong with you? Food poisoning. He'll be fine in half a cycle. Oop, we got a steam vent. Here's our water source. I could almost just unpressurize it and let it flow down the ladder here. And just make a little container for it here. But that is definitely a project for next time. Also, what I'm going to be doing is opening up a path to the space exposure, pushing a vent all the way up here, and we're going to start cleaning out chlorine. All this is going to be gone, all that's going to be gone. I hate chlorine. It doesn't do any good. Please make a use for it, developers. I got so many pockets of the stuff. dig up this bleach stone and just dump it into here. Thank you. Okie doke. So, I think with that, we have a few more projects on the horizon. I want to set up a system to start clearing out chlorine, whether it just be in the base somewhere low and it just sucks out chlorine, similar to this system sucking out natural gas. You know, we'll vent it all into space. I have a geyser just in case one day I do need chlorine, but I somehow doubt it. We're going to get rid of all these pockets. I'm going to dig over, or clearing this out, kind of make use of the steam vent. It is going to push out some pretty hot air and water. Almost 1,000 degrees. But I want to unpressurize it now because it's actively working. I want to get that water together. I don't want to waste it. Every second it's sitting there running, I don't get the water it produces. Okay, so we do have some gas cleanup. Seems like this thing just needs to be turned on. What can I set this to? Doesn't seem like anything's working. Oxygen? It's telling me there's oxygen there, but it won't turn on. There it went for a second. Well, maybe it'll drift in there and it'll turn it on and then pressure will lower and oxygen will get there. I don't know what the hell. What am I supposed to do with this? There we go. Stupid natural gas, go. Get out of my base. Alright, I've been lingering the ending here for quite a while. But yeah, I think we've got the base pretty well under control. It's even getting cooler now, as you can see. This is all nice and comfy. Over here, really hot up here. I might need to do something about that. But we have a few projects in mind for next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and stay tuned. We'll get this steam vent working up and running next time. And at least to some capacity. I'm not sure how much. Probably won't be fully functioning, but we'll do something with it. Also clean up the shitty air everywhere. Alright, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Oxygen Not Included.